Let me spin
blow
my
your mind.
let me spin my JUCO transfer portal tape real quick. Yeah, we got to transfer. I've been saying all along that we got to have five backs. Alton McCaskill was a running back that we brought in through the transfer portal. For a visit. He didn't make it. He ended up committing to Colorado. He's a transfer that came from Houston. I thought he would have been a very good back. He had 2 years to play. It would have been a great addition to our room, but he ends up with Prime out there. And low key, Prime putting together a decent roster. We'll see. We'll see how he shake out. He still got a depth and a whole lot of other things put together, but I think he grabbed some talent. We get a transfer from Coahoma Community College, Mississippi running back Jacoby Jackson. He's originally from Pensacola Catholic, Florida kid. As a high school senior in 2019, he ran for 1,127 yards, 12 touchdowns, 450 receiving. Ended up being Pensacola's News Journal Player of the Year in that area. We need five backs. This put us at five. Next year we'll lose two. And that I think we took two this class, but we might take three in this 2024 recruiting class. For running back roster management, you want to have five backs on the roster. I think his film is solid. I'm gonna tell y'all go check the huddle link. Um, Out in Mississippi, he didn't rush for a ton of yards, but he went over for a grand out there. Transfers with 3 years to play, so our room is back on par. After next year, I expect Montrell Johnson in the transfer we brought in from Tulane, um, Corral. I expect both of those. Both of those guys are going pro, so that'll leave us at three backs. We have two committed that'll have us at five. So that'll keep us. No, that actually have us at two backs. The only backs we'll have is Etienne and Webb, Trayon Webb. They'll be our only two backs after these two backs go pro. So now we'll be at three officially on our roster. We have two committed, possibly maybe another one. I know we still got Jared Gibson that we're still trying to go after, but I don't expect us to land them. But if it's somebody special, I know they'll take a third back. But right now we have two committed. So the running back roster management is on point. We'll see how it all shakes out. Shout out to that kid, man. The COVID year kind of jammed him up. I told you about like how many yards he rushed for, but he just stayed down and stayed committed. Shout out to Zach Alberverdi, reached out to him and got some quotes and some his take on the whole whirlwind of this 2 weeks. He was formally committed to he entered the transfer portal and he was committed to Charleston Southern. And Jaluk reached out, went out to Pensacola, had him work out there, brought him into UF. He worked out again, and they ended up offering him on the spot. He committed on the spot, but he just talked about his whole process and how the COVID year threw him off, and he was a little bit down, but he just stayed focused and went to JUCO and did what he had to do, and now it's all a blessing. So shout out to a Florida kid coming back to Florida, man. Official visit season. It's officially official visit season. It's also commitment season, but June 2nd is going to be a very big weekend for us. I spoke about it a little bit last weekend. Jeremiah Smith is setting up a lot of visits right now. He just set up, I'll let TJ say his news, but we expect five-star receiver Jeremiah Smith, currently committed to Ohio State, to pull up. DJ Lagway will definitely be there, which is very important to have the leader of our class. For so many years at UF, we spent the summertime trying to find our quarterback. So to have this guy in the fold the entire offseason so far is just, it's paying dividends. So he'll be on campus. Xavier Fasami, the four-star committed safety out of Texas, originally from Orlando, he'll be in town. Four-star edge Jordan Ross from Birmingham, Alabama, top 50 national recruit. Georgia and Tennessee are favorites in his recruiting. We're a dark horse, though. I like where we stand in his recruiting. We'll see how it all plays out. Another commit, Adarius Hayes from Largo, elite four-star linebacker Adarius Hayes. A one that I got my eyes on. We'll see how it all plays out. I think it's a Florida State battle. We've spoken about this several times on the show. Jamari Howard out of Hialeah, Florida, decommitted from Michigan State. He's pulling up as well. We'll see how it all plays out. I like where we stand, what Corey Raymond's doing as far as connecting with him, what I'm hearing behind the scenes. It's going to be a battle, but I like where we at in his recruiting. Four-star tight end Jonathan Eccles out of IMG Academy, currently a Tennessee commit. I think, if anybody's going to flip him, a lot of programs are recruiting him, and he's still open to taking visits. And as you can see, I think we have a chance at flipping him. We'll see how it all plays out. Tight end is a room I'm definitely paying attention to. Russ Callaway is our new tight end coach. We didn't land anybody we did we land anybody last cycle? I don't think we landed anybody. Didn't land anybody in the portal. The room is full, but we need to upgrade the talent in that room. So interested to see how Callaway recruiting the first season here plays out. 4-star cornerback Jalen Crawford out of Lilburn, Georgia, Parkview High School. He's visiting. His recruitment is down in Florida. Auburn and LSU is his top three. Right now, I think Auburn leads with his recruitment. I spoke about Dalen Evans out of Longview, Texas. Same high school as Tate Casey. Shout out to my man Tate Casey, former Gator tight end. I got him on Flip Watch. He's currently committed to Texas A&M, but I think that's a guy we could flip. Another top 100 type guy. Our average is just going to keep going up. You know, I know Georgia probably top dog right now as far as recruiting average, but we're going to be fighting for that top spot when it pertains to that. Chris Jones, a guy I got on commit watch, linebacker out of Stafford, Virginia. Feels good to be back in the Virginia area. We've been out of DMV, but we're back heavy, and my man Jay Bateman is doing a great job recruiting the whole linebacker room. So if he could finish with Chris Jones, with what we already got with Adarius and Adarius Hayes and my man, I'm gonna forget my other linebacker. I shouldn't be forgetting him.
You feel real
Graham,
good.
Miles Graham. Miles Graham is my other linebacker. So with those three right there would be a very elite haul. What's up?
Feel good with Hayes.
Oh yeah. I feel real good with Hayes.
I know we work in the back channels on that one. Yeah. I don't know how much traction being made or whatnot, but I know that's a guy they trying to flip.
Yeah, y'all wasting y'all time. Y'all can't flip a kid like that. He gotta be NIL chasing. I don't think he's chasing the bag like that.
I mean,
We'll see.
Time shall tell. I was curious. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know that we have a lot of traction or anything like that. I just know that is a name that they working.
Offensive tackle is another position that I'm watching. Offensive line recruiting altogether. It's been better than the Dan Mullen regime, but it's still not to the level where we need to be to compete in the SEC and with the top dogs. So I'm watching Stapleton and Sales recruiting to see what they land this cycle. 4-star offensive tackle Ethan Callaway from Morrisville, North Carolina. He's coming on June 2nd as well. I think his recruiting is down to us in Georgia. It feels good to be like lining up with Georgia and winning some of these as well. You know, it used to be they used to punk us. They used to let a kid come visit us and commit on his ride home and like weird shit like that. So we'll see where we at with it. Do like him at offensive tackle. 4-star wide receiver Isaiah Williams out of Tampa. I commit. Really like that kid. He's coming to visit as well. 4-star defensive lineman out of Orlando, DeAndre Robinson. His recruitment is down to Georgia, Texas, LSU, Ohio State. I think we may be the favorite there. We'll see how it all plays out, but I like where we at. Shout out to Coach Spencer in the trenches. He's doing his thing out there a little bit. Josiah Davis, a safety out of Nashville, committed to us. He'll be in the building. That's all I got right now for the June 2nd visit. If we do get, I know it's going to be some more, a few that are announced up until June 2nd. If there are any more new names, I'll drop some short form content on YouTube, Instagram. If you don't follow us on those platforms, definitely do that. We keep it, up to date when it pertains to visits and everything pertaining to the big three programs. An offer that went out this week. Nnamdi Agboko, originally from Nigeria.
Good job, bro.
I said it right? You think I got it?
It sounds damn good, right?
I got it all right. I practiced it.
Congratulations.
Mirror and all, dog.
I don't know if it's right or wrong, but we damn sure.
Like how it sounds.
Oh yeah, I know I got Nnamdi because of Asmawa.
Yeah.
So I know I got that part right. And then Agboko, it's hard to say this any other type of way. If it's anything but Agboko, shout out to him and his parents. And any announcer they got to say this in the future. Agboko is an interesting prospect. He's coming on the scene late. He's out of North Carolina, but South Carolina, Rutgers, Georgia, Michigan, Virginia Tech, everybody's offering this kid. Big 6'5", 330-pound, nose or 3-tech defensive lineman, but huge kid that doesn't have to fill out a lot. I think he's college ready physically right now at 6'5", 350. And when you see his whatever visuals he have on the socials, Twitter, just search his name, you'll see how big and filled out he is. I was trying to find the right word play without getting a pause on all that.
I had to pause to think. I was like, yeah, we can't do that one. You're
I
right.
can't say thick. You say thick,
You're
then
right.
you know
Phil
street's
Dowders.
gonna look at you weird, man. His
That's
frame's
fair.
filled
I
out.
like it.
Amir Jackson, another recruitment I want to talk about. Georgia's full. I thought his recruitment was he's a tight end. I told you I'm paying attention to the tight end room a lot. Georgia just landed their second tight end of the class. They seem to have rebounded from getting poached by Florida State. So Kirby got his two. I don't think they may want 3 tight ends. I don't know how many tight ends they want, but Amir Jackson is a guy they still recruiting. I think the room's going to be too crowded for Amir, and we end up landing him. I like where we stand in his recruitment. Miami is still recruiting him. He visited Tennessee this weekend. I seen, on social media that he was there. Auburn, Alabama, South Carolina are others that are recruiting him. But I like where we stand. His official visit is June 16th through the 18th.
Y'all
Another
got
tight
Colin
end,
Fox lined up?
Colin Fox.
Yeah, is he lined up for official with y'all?
I think so. I don't know which weekend.
No, it's well, y'all got Fox. I think
We got him lined up one weekend.
Now it was Miami, UCF, and Florida State, if I'm not mistaken, for him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
maybe not be one kid we on.
Yeah.
Walter Matthews, 4-star tight end. I like him as well. We'll see where he at. He's supposed to visit June 2nd, USC. He'll come see us June 9th. But just talking about the tight end room, I think that's the top of our tight end board. The 3 tight ends I've mentioned this show. Another thing I have on here, CJ, how do you feel about Tawaski Abrams?
No,
Out of Fort Myers.
I don't think he'll be in this class.
Yeah, he set up a visit with us as well. I know he's dancing around a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be. He hasn't been on campus since he committed, which was like that first junior day in like February. He's been on a tour of taking unofficials to other universities. Hasn't been back to FSU. He does have a summer official visit schedule. He's saying all the right things in the media, but just reading the tea leaves and stuff, I don't think he ends up in this class. In FSU, they're after some. We got what I think like 4 receivers. I don't have them on the top of my head. We got like 4 Abrams, McCoy. Yeah, we got 4 receivers committed at this time. We're recruiting, we're still recruiting by 3 to 4 guys. I know it'd be absolute takes for FSU. So I think those numbers could probably be a little different now come signing day. So I don't see Abrams being in this class. We'll see how it pans out within these official visits he takes and how it shakes out with Florida and other schools, and once he visit FSU again. But as of now, I don't see it happening for us.
I like him as a slot wide receiver.
Speed guy, 10-6.
Speed guy, for sure. 100-meter guy that can fly a little bit. He fits our profile, what we like, man. So wouldn't mind seeing him. There's some others that are still recruiting him, and they ain't just Florida. But he did tell On3 and Corey Bender a few weeks ago that if he was to flip, it would be the University of Florida. So just interesting to see how it all play out. We'll keep following it. That's all I got for right now on June 2nd. I will go over. I do after everybody wrap theirs up, their updates up. I come back with a commit watch list. Let everybody know who I got on commit watch throughout these 3 visits that we got going on for June. Yeah, we about to shoot some big shots, man. We got some big fire on the way. Top 100 kids. We're not about to be getting no 3-star gyms that we got to put huddle links out for. Everybody gonna know what it is when we shoot these shots. Take cover. That's what it gonna mean. You know what I'm saying?